Here are two most important, values you must possess as a young entrepreneur. Now, what is value? Value is a degree of importance placed on something. Now, as a young entrepreneur, these values are very important. And number one is the value, the values of the quality of your product and services. Very important. And that's why I always say that in a business world, knowledge is more important than money, all right? So, the values, you must have that of the knowledge about the quality of your product and services, know how to provide the services, and then have a deep knowledge about what your product can offer and what your product can actually do and all of that, okay? Very, very important. Imagine if you are selling car, you don't know how, you don't know, or you don't understand the cars, the code, model, and all of that. Of course, it won't make any sense for someone to come and buy from you, right, or patronize you. And of course, having a deep knowledge about your product and services can actually, make you to be outstanding in your industry or in any of the career choices you make. All right. Now, number two is the values and the important, integrity. All right. Now, integrity is the number prize that every man has to win. It is all about being honest and sincere in your dealing with customers. It's very important to be honest because one unsatisfied customers is equivalent to 12 unsatisfied customers. All right, and one unsatisfied customer can do anything possible to kill your reputation, right? And of course, when you have to maintain your reputation in the business world, of course, you have a higher chance of success in your entrepreneur's life. Okay, so I want you to understand the fact that knowledge is power, especially when it comes to business. All right, that's why if you see our Igbo brothers or my Igbo brothers, they can spend 2, 3, 4, 5 years to serve someone. And most times, even if they're not well settled, they can still go and establish themselves because they have gotten the deep knowledge about the products and the services their business provide and all that, or their company provide. And of course, that's exactly what it means. All right, you must not necessarily have money to start up life. Now, I want to use this now, for example, as a young Nigerian who probably lack job and all that, you have no job and all that. There's possibility that you can actually go to maybe any of these courses you offer in school. All right, if you do business administration, you have a chance to succeed more than any other person. If you do commerce, you can have a chance to succeed more than any other person and all of that. So what happens, you can go to any of those shops, those areas where they're doing businesses, look at those products and services that you can be able to sell. Most of the goods have their manual, so you can read and understand the important. You have your phone, do some research, Google. You can Google what is this product all about, what are the models and all of that. You see, with that, you start to have some little knowledge about those things. And before with the what you have learned in school, definitely you can be able to approach a customer and be able to explain and all of that about the product, and of course you start to make sales that with that. Are you getting what I'm now? For example, you go to where they're selling motor parts, for example, or where they're selling clothes. That's a very simple stuff. You must not read much to even sell clothes and all of that, or sell shoes, all of those things, because food, clothes and shelter are one of the most essential aspects of life. So health, very important. Well, food, health, clothes, and shelter, they are major important aspects of life. So look at any of those areas, which are the things people need almost on daily basis. All right, go to where they're selling all those things. If you do, maybe you do nursing, you do pharmacy, or you do medicine, you can go to nearby clinic and all of that. Are you getting it? It is possible you can reach to people in their various offices. Explain the need for them to have some rest, for example. The importance of rest. And then the kind of medication they can actually take to always put themselves in a good condition and all of that. Or to be able to ease stress on their body and all of that. Before you start to create customers there. There's no way in a month you will not have at least 10 persons who can patronize you. Later, you meet those 10 persons, you are making let's say 10,000 naira for whatever services you provide and all of that. Multiply by 10 is 100,000 naira. So what then we be looking for job and be saying that no job and all of this. So I think these are a little. It's about what we need is just to use our brain. All right, rather than waiting and all of that. All right, you do you do business administration. You go to where they're selling clothes. What happens? You can even if you can drop your phone. You can drop your phone as a kind of collateral. For example, if probably you have not built some level of trust, you can drop your phone as a collateral. Take the clothes. Reach to people shop by shop. Try to introduce the clothes to people. Definitely, what you need to do is to select good ones that are attractive. Before you know, it's going to make some sales. You can post on social media and all of that. So these are the little ways one can start up as an entrepreneur. You must not be a network marketer. I'm a network marketing professional. You must not be a network because in my industry it's more expensive. However, you can do, but I'm just trying to a little way in which you can sustain yourself as an average Nigerian or as an average Nigerian youth. Are you giving out? I think these are one of the strategies you must actually apply and the values you must possess to become outstanding. In your field and to become relevant in this current economic Nigerian condition, in this current Nigerian economic condition. All right, you have to make a try. All right, and I wish you best of luck as you give a second thoughts to this video if you come across it. All right, do have a lovely Sunday ahead. I remember my humble self, Mr. Abe Anayo Emmanuel. Bye for now.